Contentment, or to be with content. What is contentment? In yoga terms, we call this santosha. And one of the ways my friend remembers this is to think sand in your toes, santosha. Oh, so content with sand in your toes. But what is content? I have this water bottle and it's empty right now. There's no contents. I take this water bottle and I fill it up. We could say that the contents are now water, but what is water? Well, we go down on a really small level and we look at water, we notice that it's H2O, 2 hydrogens and an oxygen. What is that? We go down on a really, really small level, we notice the neutrons, protons, electrons, all those little building blocks of matter. We go down small enough, we notice that there's a vast amount of space. Nothing is actually touching. Now, this space isn't empty space, it's full of energy, full of potential. Even if I look at these rocks around me here, they're pretty solid. I can tap them, I'm not falling through them. There's definitely structure and form to them. But again, if we go down on a really small level and we look at the structure and the form of these rocks, there's still a vast amount of space. Now, this becomes very powerful when we think in terms of content and contentment. The content is the space and the energy that lies there, but we can use that to our advantage to come back into a state of being of contentment. Now, generally, we're reaching out in the world around us, looking for the next thing that will make us feel good and content for the moment. The next bit of success, the next thing that we buy, the next thing that we achieve, and they feel good momentarily, but there's a constant searching for that content. Now, with the understanding that all this structure and this form is supported by that vast amount of space and potential and all that energy, we can come into the knowing that contentment is a state of being, and we have to go no further than ourselves to find it. All this structure and form all around us, structure and form. How do we dive into our content to find contentment? One of the simplest ways to do that is to pick a word. This word can be something like peace, love, joy, harmony, a word that you can repeat in your mind to find a clear focus of the mind, but also a word that carries with it some sort of feeling that you can embody, that you can feel. So for instance, if your word is joy, you think about how do you feel joy in your body, in different areas of your body. How do you feel peace in different areas of your body, harmony. Now, as you get clearer and clearer on the content, you start to infuse it into all of the structure and the form of your body, the structure and the flow of your life, in such a way that you inspire all of those around you to find their contentment too. As we dive into that vast space, into that content, we come back up into this structure and this form a little bit more clear, unstuck, and free.